So I did this whole introduction to introduce the Duel replays for members and then open up packs at the end of obviously the Duel member recordings. Um, and my microphone decided to stop working. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we're going to get into Duel replays. Obviously, consider becoming a tier 2 member if you want me to react to your Duel replays. It's entirely your decision. It's not forced upon you all. You can pay for the first membership tier, which is obviously to Duel me every Monday. But without further ado, let's get into our Duel replays. Here we go. Okay, so this is the opponent's deck that was used against Natalie. Let's see how this plays out. And this is the deck Natalie uses. I thought I'll put the deck profiles in just in case people are watching and obviously they want to know the deck build. But let's do this. Here we go. Double Maxi, a Deerno, a Foxy Tune. Man, that's so funny that Maxi's at 2 and you pulled into both of them. Oh, into the Alaba. Okay, add in the Branded Fusion. Activating Branded Lost. Triggering the Branded Fusion. Obviously, there's no interruption, but you can special summon into it. Straight Sanctifier. My bad. Choking on my own words here. But I can add the Sword Soul. Normally, I'd go with Mercuria, but okay. Triple Tactics. Setting the Fusion Duplication to be able to banish the Branded Fusion. Probably should have had a drink before recording, but here we are. Alright. Okay. Now, this is pretty solid. So, you've got Maxi. Just in case Sanctify special summons from obviously the graveyard, which would be an Albaz and potentially however you want to play it. Realistically, depending on how you play, if it's into the synchro of the Punk Jam or even playing Centaurion, if one of them are in the graveyard, you're going to benefit off a Mirror Jade play. So Bonfire leading into a True Day. Foxy Tune triggering. Machine Duplication going after the Branded Fusion to trigger the effect. Maxi comes into motion. Mercuria was already in hand. Okay. Negating. That would explain why they went for the Sword Soul monster instead of the Mercuria. Albion triggering the effect Branded Lost leading into a Cartesia. Albion banishing 2 to play into Searing. Searing dropping. Mercuria being able to add a card from deck to hand because it's been banished. Into a Masquerade to get the burn damage off. Leading into a Quem triggering to add the Rising Scale. Another 600 banish special summon. Masquerade again. Wow, I tell you what, yeah. If you get down to like 200 life points and somehow win, I will be mind blown. Okay, I just want to check my microphone's working. It is. Okay, Light and Darkness Dragon Lord. Interest. Wait. What was that play? Because I don't run Dragon Lord. I don't particularly like the card, if I'm being honest, because it fucks you over as well. So they used the Lebellion and the Albion to go into the Light and Dark. Okay. It's not bad, but it's literally just 3 negates. That's all it is. But that you've got to take into account. You can't activate anything on your side either. Negate. Masquerade burn for 600. Negate. Burn for 600. Holy moly. Trigger the effect. Negate. Special summon. What did you have in graveyard? Did you have anything major? The crazy thing is they're dead. Psychic and Punisher. They're literally... They're done. Into the Albaz, okay. True Day. Burn for 6. Back to the road. Primera. Basically, you're just activating effects at this point to basically reduce your life points. Psychic and Punisher will gain the attack difference between the life points. Psychic and Punisher is a terrifying card, man. It really is. There we go. There's another 600. Trigger the effect. 11,000. 200 life points. That's the thing. The problem is they couldn't do anything. I don't know if they could have fused off the Masquerade with the Albaz. Personally, that's something I would have done. Because surely they could have played into Mirror Jade off of that, though, when they played off the Sanctifier to bring the Albaz and the Maxi back. Right? So return, Fusion Summon, add Quem, trigger the Punk, obviously leading to all the burn plays, Cartesia. Okay. Special summon the Cartesia off the Golden Sword Soul. Bestial Bellion leading into Light and Darkness. When did they activate Sanctifier? Oh, there. Once all of its attack had been reduced, they triggered... Did they not have a card in hand? Surely they could have played Mirror Jade, right? I don't... Okay. Okay, so Natalie did run the same deck again against the new hero build. The new evil hero cards are absolutely incredible. Not really sure why Brave Neos is being used. I don't particularly run it. Malicious Bane's understandable. DPE, obviously Fusion Destiny normally at 3. Got to maximize on that kind of DPE play. DPE is so tough to play around. Then you've obviously got the new evil hero Neos Lord, which basically, if a monster activates its effect, you can tag one face of monster your opponent controls. So this special summon or a monster is sent to your opponent's graveyard while this is on the field. You can tag one monster. I thought it was a monster effect. Never mind. Okay. You can use an effect monster to fusing that off. But also they have... because this allows you to draw 2. Then you've also got... where's... did I not run it? Oh yeah, there it's there. This can banish to set super polymerization. Obviously banish this card and 4 other monsters. And then set Super Poly, which Super Poly would be kind of your go-to play. Not massively necessary, but Mud Dragon and Garura do go hard for that. I'm gonna, first and foremost, I'm just gonna apologize for my, I'm stumbling. Like, genuinely, I don't know why my voice and my words are getting jumbled up and mixed up. I'm sorry. Okay, let's do it. Leading in, what are we starting with? We're going first, Bonfire to add True Day, okay. Emergency Teleport on the Punk. Punk to add Foxy Toon. Foxy Toon to send to grave. Special Summon Deer Note, leading into a Dragon Drive. Dragon Drive triggers the effect. I don't even know what that one's called. Ziamin. Okay. If your opponent activates a card effect to target your Punk, you can tag one card. Your opponent controls destroy it. That's pretty bloody good. Okay, leading into the Amazing Dragon, triggering the effect of Special Summon Punk Driver. Oh, I say Punk Driver, Dragon Drive. Punk, Dragon Drive, it's same difference. Gargoyle, into the Auxilla. Auxilla triggers the bonds, banish the bonds, target the Gargoyle. Gargoyle back row. Centaurion, field spell activate, trigger the effect, discard a card, place special summon, synchro summon into Crimson Dragon target Auxilla, special summon into Cosmic Blaza. Okay, Auxilla, Primera on the back row. Wow. Well, that's unfortunate. If that wasn't for the Cosmic Blaza, that would have been pretty sick. But then again, face-up cards in Spell Trap Zone cannot be destroyed by card effects. So basically, that would have done nothing. Although they went for destroy all attack position monsters, which in theory cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects where you control Centaurion. I thought there was a card that protected the monsters on field. Like, other than the Crimson, I thought there was another card. Okay, Vion, Primera, Gargoyle. Gargoyle, Primera, play. Centaurion, Ash Blossom to prevent Primera. Synchro Summon into Crimson Dragon again. Gargoyle on the back row. Into mate. Supernova Dragon is so sick, man. Like, genuinely, if you're not familiar with its effect, yeah. Once per turn when your opponent's monster effect is activated, or when an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can activate this effect, banish this card, also banish all cards your opponent controls. Like, it is so busted. And because Crimson Dragon bring it out so easily, it's even more fucked. But once per turn during your next end phase, after this card is banished by its own effect, you can special summon this banished card. It's crazy. Okay, leading off the effect, send a card to the grave to take the name, triggering off. One sec. Okay. Triggering off, tribute into increase, Vion, Faris banish, polymerization into the, obviously Fusion Destiny into DPE. I'm so far behind because I'm speeding up. Malicious, banish, special summon Malicious, Denier returns back to field, Denier puts Malicious back top of the deck, plays into a Cross Crusader, special summons Malicious, trigger the effect to tribute Malicious to be able to add the Plasma, tribute off the Plasma, Plasma Snatch, wait. Oh, we can't target, can we? Wait, what? Why did we not Plasma? What did you have on the field? Surely you could have still went after Auxilla, though. Am I being... Maybe I'm missing something here. I was wondering if there was a card that prevented the targeting of a monster, but... I don't know. Does it show me what's ongoing? Fusion, Destiny, Cross Crusader, Faris. Yeah, why would he... I don't know. Okay. Now Blaza's back on field. The good thing is obviously Plasma can negate anything, but I don't know why they didn't target a monster. Leading into a Psychic and Punisher. Gargoyle back to hand. Battle phase. Trigger the effect DPE to pop the Cosmic Blaza. Punch in the Plasma. Vision. Back to the Spell and Trap Zone. Fusion Destiny destroy DPE. Comes back Supernova. Bro, they are two tyrants on the field, man. Holy moly. A Dusted Gold to add the Dark Calling. Dark Calling activates Fusion Summon into the Malicious Bane. Okay, Malicious Bane can trigger the effect, but Supernova can chain, which banish all your opponent controlled monsters. But DPE can trigger. We're going after the field spell, okay. Banish. Yikes, that's a lot. At least the DPE can still trigger. And then end on a Malicious. The problem is, it just comes back. As much as our DPE comes back, I'm pretty sure that the Red Supernova comes back as well. Right, yeah. We are Stephen Fried out here. Sheesh. Look at the attack power on that bad boy. Okay. Leading into a sweep. How do you get past it? Once Psychic and Punisher's out, and once Red Supernova's out, man, you're dead. Okay, the third matchup is against another hero deck, but with some minor adjustments. Cool. One full loss isn't really worth it. But at least you won't brick. Okay, so this is a new build that Natalie's using. Obviously, it's an old build for us because we've seen it in previous videos, but it does work extremely well. For a 60-card build, the Allure Queens and cards are amazing. White Forest Engine, everyone's obviously familiar with. You've also got the Azamina cards, along with Deception. Without further ado, let's get into the next match. Alright, let's go. Let's see what we got. Reinforcement of the army into the Vion. Vion triggers. Imperm negates. Cross out Designator on the Infinite Impermanence to negate the Infinite Impermanence. Drop Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist be able to add Dusted Gold. Dusted Gold discard to be able to add Evil Assault. Evil Assault discard Stratos. Special Summon. Trigger the effects and... Okay, not bad, not bad. Necro, wherever its name is. Okay, okay. So you go with the Dead End Prison into Necro, Necrom, same difference. Banish it to special summon into the evil hero Infernal Rider. By having 5 bodies in the grave, which they have, they can banish this to set super polymerization into Backfire. Okay, Backfire add Dark Calling, Vion banish Shadow Mist to add Polymerization, activate Dark Calling, banish 2 into Malicious Bane. Leading into a Polymerization, into a Sunrise to add Miracle Fusion. Miracle Fusion activates the special summon into Infernal Rage. Infernal Rage add Favorite Contact, set Favorite Contact, and Call by the Grave. Full Loss is such a dead ass card, man. Okay, Allure Palace activates, discard a card to add the Allure Queen. Trigger the effect, discard the trap, bring out Allure Queen level 3. Allure Queen, they're all fucking Allure Queens, they're just different levels. It's too much of a tongue twist to say. Call by 3. Allure Queen is a Typhon. Typhon trigger, targeting what? Malicious Bane. Flick it back, favorite contact, target 2, special summon Malicious Bane. That's so funny. You get rid of Malicious Bane to come back. I don't know why they didn't play into their boss monster though. It would have been more beneficial. Oh, actually no, it wouldn't. Because of Typhon. Fucking mate, heroes have got so many fusion monsters. It's actually crazy. Oh no, it would have still been able to activate it. But then I suppose Typhon would have went battle phase and destroyed it. So it somewhat makes sense. Okay, Evil Assault, banish to be able to add back the Dark Summon. The Dark Fusion, my bad. Okay, Malicious Bane, destroying the Typhon. Leading into a White Forest. Get rid of the field spell, bring back a Allure Queen. Infinite Impermanence negate. LZ, plays into Risalago. Risalago add Deception. Yeah, wanted. You know, mate. I'm just getting everything mixed up today. Diabolesta to set Deception. Deception activate. Deception tribute Diabolesta to add the Hollowed Azamina. Hollowed Azamina reveals Sylvia. Brings Sylvia to field. There we go. Return. Banish, return, draw. There we go. Oh my god. I'm trying to get my words in. Risalago adding Deception. Hollowed, return Roselia to be able to add Hollowed Azamina. Where we going? Saint Azamina. Alright, back into Risalago. Okay, Deception set back to field. On the upside, you have Effect Veiler. Plus, you've got the attack reduction as well. But that Effect Veiler comes in clutch there massively. Destroying Sylvia. But then, to be fair, you could have just triggered Sylvia for the negate anyway. Okay, into Neos Lord. Now you can take control of the Risalago punch for nothing. Why didn't they attack? Can they not attack? Is that because they used... Why did they not attack? Also, you cannot declare an attack for the rest of this turn except with hero monsters. Okay. Deception, Hollowed Azamina, Saint Azamina. Okay. Trigger the effect. Special summon, trigger the effect, attack Sylvia. Sylvia comes back out, activate spells, send call by, come out, Allure Chaos. Damn. There we go, take control of Sylvia. Activate spell card. Trigger the effect, banish the trap, negate Sylvia. Into a Golden Allure Queen. Golden Allure Queen can special summon the Allure Queen. The Deception comes back to the field. I ain't gonna lie, the board's crazy. Like, ideally, obviously, I need to play against it more to kind of be able to learn the breakpoints, but I don't know where a breakpoint actually is. Okay, leading in. This is really good, because you can literally just fusion summon into Darkest Night, okay? Reducing the attack, punching the Golden Queen, target, take control. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Saint Azamina's still there, though. It's so cool because it turns, obviously, your other monsters into your bells, in a sense. Regeki. Oh, my word. Wait, was that a top deck, or did you... Oh, triple tactics. Wow. Okay, wow. That's crazy. From the Veiler to the triple tactics, you're in a very good, lucky position here. I ain't gonna lie. Deception. Ash Blossom. Okay, Evil Assault, add Dark Fusion. Here you go. Deception and Azamina again. Magician's Soul, send Illusion to the top of the deck. Deception. Magician's Soul, send Silent Magician, special summon, take control. Return Azamina, get rid of Deception into Salago again. Salago effect triggers Ash Blossom there for the fucking counter. Jeez. They're on it. Hollowed Azamina back to hand. Deception set back to field. I ain't gonna lie, Neos Lord is a fucking pain in the ass to get around. Because every time you activate a monster effect, or, no, not a monster effect, every time a card goes to the graveyard. I always think monster effect, but I'm thinking of the effect monster on the field part. But yeah, especially some of the monsters sent to your punch graveyard while this is on the field, you can take one facing monster, take control of it. I had this situation against a Medanium player, and I kept robbing their Medanium, which was, fun. There we go, take control of Salago. Deception back to field. It's crazy how the Deception and the Hollowed Azamina are literally just recycling every single turn. To be honest, that's kind of insane, you know? The Magician's Soul to discard the call by and the hero lives to add a hero's lives with Mass Change. Mass Change. Oof. Depends. I always think Mass Chains are going to go Dark Law, but they might actually run the... That's so funny. So funny. That guy kept snatching all your cards and the Hollowed Azamina just fucking punched it itself. I think that's the funny thing about it. If you get the life points low enough, you could just put Saint Azamina into attack mode and just punch yourself off. I was expecting them to play into... Where is the card I'm looking for? I'll come under there, surely. Where's the mass change target? Does it not appear in this listing? Apparently not. Okay. So, I'm just trying to figure out where I can find... To be honest, it'd probably be easier for me to fucking search the card at this rate. Where's the mass change cards? Your mass change. No, you're not. Lol. We are failing miserably here. There we go. Your mass change. Where? There it is. Hero Blast. This special summoning tag one face of monster opponent controls the tap becomes half. To be honest, they wouldn't have done anything anyway. You know? Damn. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Originally, I was gonna skip a couple and go to like towards the last one because we are hitting like the 30-minute. Well, I said we're nearly hitting the 30-minute mark. We're on 21 minutes. But yeah, I couldn't not watch these three. It's both of our members of the channel dueling against one another. Blue Eyes taking on the Punk Centurion. Here we go. Okay, Primus. Trigger the effect. Deer Knight, Foxy Tomb back to field. Activate Centurion, add Bonfire to play True Day. True Day to field, activate, place and spell a trap zone. Gargoyle comes out, Oath, play Primera. Into Auxilla. Gargoyle, Primera, Gargoyle back to hand. Phalanx, Centurion, trigger the effect to add bonds. Into Legatia. Legatia being able to add... Oh my god, this deck cooks. It's actually scary. Mate, Psychic and Punisher off. Wow. Gotta admit, it's a pretty solid board. Can trophy break through it though. Okay, very risky card. I do not run that card ever. Paying half your life points is absolutely diabolical. No way. Okay, Crimson Dragon, be able to target, called by the grave after the Gargoyle. Special summon into Cosmic Blazer. Yikes. Triple Tactics Thrust into a Foolish Burial Goods. Descend. Wait. That's the Obelisk the Tormentor card. Soul Energy Max. Metal Reflect Slime and Revival Jam. Okay, during the phase or battle phase, you can manage to cover and add one Obelisk Torment from your deck to the graveyard to the hand. Immediately after this effect resolves, you can normal summon one Obelisk. Okay, Soul Crossing would go insane right now. Okay, Phalanx, disposing of the Priestess. Auxilla to the Gargoyle. Yeah, this is game. Wow. It's crazy how, like, I wouldn't even know where to disrupt, if I'm being completely honest. Supernova just becomes another... Mate, it's so good to see a board full of synchros. Because obviously, I'm only used to seeing full boards of fusions, because that's what I moderately run. But... Damn. It's nice seeing Blue Eyes get his ass clapped, though. How the fuck do you go about that? Don't get me wrong, Sphere of Ra would be pretty solid to start running. Because at least that way you could just nuke them off the board. And yeah, you could just literally just nuke them off the board anyway, which is a plus side type thing. I don't know, I'm thinking more Sphere of Ra might be better than Nib at this point. Because every time I run Nib, they get four monsters on board. Well, 4 normal special summons. And then I can't do anything. Because Nibiru won't activate. They just don't do the one more I need. Okay, Obelisk the Tormentor to hand. Sage. Sage add Maiden. Maiden send True Light set Wishes. Wishes discard. Okay, Fusion. Majesty with Priestess. Leading to Spirit with the Eyes of Blue. Standard normal combo. Ash Blossom on the fucking... Wow. 60 card deck, man. Honestly, I think you got the same luck. Oh, it's a 40 card deck. Same luck as Daquan. Okay. Special summon leading into Dragon Drive. Dragon Drive trigger, target. The thing is, because you've got the Punk engine working so well, you've got an easy, like Psychic and Punisher is so easy to bring out. True Light, Special Summon of Blue Eyes, Bonfire, Ash Blossom. Okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. Psychic and Punisher gaining the difference in life points as attack. Your best... Oh, I suppose you got Soul Crossing, ain't you? Phalanx to banish Priestess. Priestess to add 2 Blue Eyes, giving Chaos, Max, and Jet. Activate Special Summon of Blue Eyes. Trigger the effect of Maiden. Special Summon. Activate Soul Crossing to bring out Obelisk the Tormentor. Chaos Form to get rid of into Chaos. Max. Punch for 8,000. Not bad. Fist of Fury! It'd be so funny if I named it wrong. Is it called Fist of Fury? I don't even know anymore. Right, let's go. I can't remember what it says in Dark Side of Dimensions. I love it when there's a cool card being played, because now I'm kind of like, okay, well, I know. Didn't we have an Egyptian god whose last member replays? The good thing about members playing against one another, it makes everything so much easier. So instead of me reacting to 2 replays that are the same, I can react to 1. Yeah. Right, let's go. Okay, True Light into Wishes. Wishes drop Blue Eyes. Add Majesty. Add Priestess. Lead into Spirit with the Eyes of Blue. Spirit with the Eyes of Blue. Mausoleum. Mausoleum. Bring up Priestess. I apologize for yawning. I'm sorry. Okay, add Chaos Max. Add Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes to Grave. Special Summon Blue Eyes. Activate Maiden. Maiden Special Summon. Wishes. Bring out Tyrant. Equip the Neos. Into the Spirit Dragon. And that's a turn. Plus side, how much pop you got? 1, 2, you got 3 pop. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. Trigger the effect, add Bonfire, banish, Special Summon, trigger the effect, activate Majesty, pop, pop, pop. Bonfire can still be activated though, but Dear Note does come out. Dear Note target, trigger the effect in the gate and graveyard. Activate Oath, True Day comes to field, play Primera, Primera Special Summon, trigger Primera, add Centurion, Centurion activate. Bonfire, discard, Gargoyle, Spirit into Neo Spirit. Or Ultimate Spirit even, my bad. Orxla trigger to go Gargoyle, Gargoyle back to hand. Orxla add Phalanx. Bonfire, negate. True Light to set Chaos Form. Orxla to play Primera on the back row, popping. And that's an end turn. I think it popped because of end phase, but yeah. Okay. Phalanx to banish. Like, everything's popping off right now. So you negate the Phalanx off of the Neo. You trigger the effect. Crimson Dragon can now target the Orxla playing into what? Red Supernova. I don't know how you're getting past Supernova. Second I see Supernova, it's like, now we're done. One sec. Oh, it's a monster's effect. I was about to say, I thought it was just any effect. But then surely that still triggers, right? Wow. Alright, I tell you what. That play would have been sick if you actually won it off of Soul Energy Max. Inflict 4,000 damage to your opponent. That is actually an insane trap card. Whoa. Lack of sleep, man. It's catching up with me. Okay. Primus. Banish. Target Primera. Primera back row. Oath back to hand. True Light pops everything on the field, leading into the battle phase. Are you still playing off? Oh my god. Into a Psychic and Punisher again. Increase the attack. Banish. Add the Obelisk Tormentor, but you can't normal summon it. GG. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. Thank you all for watching. Take care of yourselves. Obviously, Natalie, Trophy, appreciate the replays. Massively appreciated. And roll on for next week. Take care of yourselves. Peace. I'm shattered. I'm going to bed.